Alright folks, this is Draechma and we are playing on the SMP server today. Wheaty's gotten on with me for a little bit and some of the other guys have taken a peek around, but Wheaty and I are pretty much the only ones that have played much, but we've made a little bit of progress with our home base area. So we had this village here and we're slowly converting it into a more habitable environment. And yeah, we've just kind of been converting it bit by bit. So we've saw the pigs, we got the cows, a little bit of chickens, good chicken here. So we've determined that Wheaty is far better at making banners than I am. This is one of my creations, and yeah, here's some of Wheaty's, just to see them in context. Much better than mine. So yeah, there's that. I haven't gotten quite the hang of the banner thing yet. Also, he's probably better at designing buildings than I am. You can see it's here, and I need to bring my floor up one just to satisfy my OCD. But yeah, this is our enchanting room. It's gonna take some rework. I need to remove the bookshelves around. The door is no longer in the original position. I was kind of planning through like a walk through here, and then go down to another portal. Also, I love the open air doorway here, as opposed to putting a door on it. Seeing as we've got this place enclosed now, I don't know if it's going to remain that way, but seeing as it is now, I figured, hey, what the heck, you might as well just have this little archway here. Nether, nothing special, just a nether. We've been visiting it frequently to get the nether brick. And that's pretty much it to the town so far. We put quite a few hours of work in getting it this far, just mainly for gathering the new stone and playing around with it. We think we don't have that much all said and done. We got some chests reserved for it. I'm gonna get some item frames on these and some trap chests in between to kind of fill out the area. A little bit more efficient storage, and that should do quite a bit for improving the quality of life as far as our inventory goes. We are playing on the snapshot, and you can see there I'm getting some of the block glitches where the display is there or not there, and it should be the reverse of what it is. Just been kind of playing through it. I think we're going to go on a caving run here in a second. I've got a silk touch pick, I think. Yeah, right here. Had to fight for it for quite a while, actually. While enchanting is easier once you hit level 30, due to it only taking, you know, a few levels, or up to a few levels. The lapis for us has been relatively difficult to get in quantity, so. But we really haven't done that much mining. Luckily, we've had quite a few desert temples. I'm not sure if I put the recordings out, but when I was first exploring this world, there was 2 desert temples in close proximity in this direction, east and south. There was also another temple, I think it was desert temple, on the other side of the savannah this way. And not only do we have this village, but there's another desert village almost due east from here, about 600 blocks. That is actually where I got my first bit of diamonds from, which we're currently out of. They normally go in this slot. So let's have an OCD again there. I don't really feel like carrying carrots around, so I don't know why Wheaty likes to grow these things, but it is apparently his food of choice for the moment. We'll get the bread going for the cows and do a little bit of other maintenance, and I think then we'll set off and do some caving and exploring. So guys, I'll be right back. Alright folks, it is a brand new day and we are about to go out exploring. I think I've got my food. I could deal with another lava bucket, but that'll be okay for now. So I've explored a fair bit this way and this way. I'm gonna go on the other side of this jungle and see what we can. So bred all my cows, fed all my chickens, and went and sheared all the sheep. So now that I've got my daily chores done, we can take a trip. So yeah, I've got these random stone half slabs that are littering the landscape. That's because there were cows over here. And for some reason, cows have a difficult time jumping up a full block. So yeah, that was just to make that job easier. Because both Wheatsy and I had tried to get them over that little ridge there. And all said and done, we probably spent about a good 20 minutes all together trying to get them over there into the village before realizing, hey, half slabs would make this easier. So there's some caves down in here that I've been through. Unfortunately, most of the caves around our village spawn don't go very far. Got some clay here. He's been using a lot of it, so I'll try and pick up some while when I see it. Oh, that's sand. Shoot. Let's take it anyways. Yeah, it looks like he's already gotten the clay out here. I think that was some, and this was some, probably, yeah. So cocoa beans, good for banners and cookies, right? I think it's cookies, or I never make cookies. There's lots of cocoa beans. I think there's some ocelots in this jungle too. I remember seeing some just on the outskirts when I was walking by. But our main objective tonight is to find good caves, so I don't have to strip mine. The cave generation seems to have changed a little bit. It's pretty cool just to go through them, but like I said, we've been having trouble finding one that goes a fair ways down, so we may end up digging for it. All of the diamond that we've found thus far has came from... oh, we do have clay out here. That's a lot of clay. I'll probably get that on the way back if I've got inventory space. But all of the diamonds that we've gotten so far has come from temples, of which there are a fair few in this world. Desert temples alone, there are quite a few. This is probably still too close to... Let's see. Oh, it goes pretty far down though. This is going to be worth checking out, I think. So, it's just a hole, isn't it? Nope. Maybe. Probably. Well, go somewhere. For a little ways, at least. Oh yeah, we got the bottom of a ravine here, and this seems to continue a little bit down here. Another torch glitch. Usually the next block update in that chunk seems to fix the torch glitch, even if it's not, or the block placement glitch, even if it's not directly next to it. We'll get the iron on the way out as well. It's not necessarily what I'm here for. The iron generation seems to have increased a fair bit, or maybe I'm just luckier than I have ever been in the past. Alright, so we kind of want to go south from here, but let's take care of our adversaries first. So close to getting a record earlier, but the skeleton wouldn't oblige me and shoot when I wanted him to. Alright, lapis is good. We do need some lapis. We're going to soak touch it because that stuff is fairly valuable now. I'm sure I've just had bad luck in finding it because it already gives you anywhere from, I think, a half dozen to 8 or 9 every time you mine it. It's not been... I've not had the best of luck with it so far. Keep the block farmer over here. I don't usually like them that far away from my non-dexterous fingers, but that'll be okay. Oh, we don't need to so touch that, but oh well. Sure, nothing can spawn when we're coming back through here. The last thing I want to do is be heading home and have to face a witch. Also... we need all kinds of coal. Not to the point where I'm willing to fortune it, but mainly just because I don't have a fortune pick on me. I don't want to waste my soak touch just for bringing this back. Yeah, see, the cave generation is distinctly, it may not be more random, but it's distinctly different. And that is both a good thing and a bad thing from what I've seen so far, because a lot of the caves that I'm going in, some of the mobs seem more stupid also. Oh crap. But yeah, a lot of the caves, if they don't spawn together like this, they're quite obviously not part of the same spawning algorithm, or however you'd like to say it. Just because they don't connect as they normally would in a flowing fashion, which again is cool. But that often ends up with walls in between what is normally the cave systems. Like this one generates here, and then there's one just a block this way that generates in a sweep that direction. And see, like there is something just on the other side of this wall or above us or somewhere. Maybe below us. Which, I mean, that happened before, but with far less frequency. Switch over to our stake now. It's a good sized cave. Some more lapis. I hear the spider. Yep. Oh. Go dead. Let's go ahead and light this up here. Before I get the gold and lapis. Got lava up here dripping. Yep. There's gotta be a pool, right? Negative 19, we're fairly far. This is the deepest cave I've found so far. Silk touch doesn't matter for this. Unless I just for some reason want the gold ore. Actually, never mind. I'm stupid. One lapis. That was like the first block of redstone that I found. Oh, we got more. But the first block of redstone was all along, even after digging it. Needed that redstone too for a comparator in the chicken grinder. Luckily one was all it took. Really want to keep going up. You did, sir. Oh, you almost blew up. The grass scares me. More gold! I think that's andesite. Andesite is by far my favorite one. We haven't used much of it yet, though. I have the ugliest mix of all three of the new stones in the chicken grinder. You probably saw my half-hearted attempt to cover it with a even crappier banner. The gold. Skilly. It's probably not in this segment of cave, though. You're going through torches. Continue up? No. Alright, that's safe. For now. Iron is always good to have. Too bad you can't fortune it. So we've got one witherhead, got really lucky on our first trip to the wither just for blaze rods and for quartz for experience for me, and the comparator of course. Because we needed the experience to get this pick. And again, the gateway on that is surprisingly difficult now too. I forgot what I was saying, because it's early in the morning and I'm rambling, and the skeleton is keeping me on my toes. I think with as much as he's walking, it sounds like he's found a way to me. If he does, it'll be okay. Oh, gear, which is level 1 stuff on everything right now. Mainly, it's not because the levels haven't been there, it's because the lapis has been scarce. got a fair bit in the chest now, and I just never got around to increasing the enchant's protection. It's probably more than enough for basic caving in the overworld right now. Yep, here's some iron. So I think we've already broken at least 3 anvils. If Weezy broke any. You'll have to add to that total because I've broken 3 anvils. They always went pretty quick anyway, so. Alright, are we still... Yeah, we're... Oh, I thought that was... Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. That's why it was dark. I blocked that up. Thought it may have been the corner, bottom corner of a spawner. Oh, and it ends abruptly. Yeah, I'd been burning coal blocks up to this point, and then I realized, hey, they burn until they're done, even if you're just cooking 2 pieces of chicken, and yeah, that's very, very wasteful. So I'm gonna make sure to only use individual pieces of coal. Well, it's still wasteful if I don't put in a multiple of 8 items in there. It's not nearly as wasteful as using, is it 64 or 72? 72 charges of fuel. Alright, so we still have this direction, but it's going slightly up. Oh, we got lapis, that's good. Okay. Terrible at finding stuff by sound. It's above us. It's not now, it sounds like it's behind us. Oh crap! See what I mean by it only spawning a few blocks away? And that happens more consistently now than it has ever done in vanilla. I don't know if that's technically more natural or not. It's more annoying for people whose ears are as untrained as mine, or who play with mono sound instead of headphones or some other version of stereo. I gotta say, the stereo edition way back when was probably the best edition for realism's sake. God, efficiency is so much better than just a normal pick. Why I didn't just throw level 1 efficiency on that first one. Coal just keeps going. It looks so out of place in granite though. Nice if they could put the texture in the block. The guys with TSC do. Or the texture around the coal block. Of the type of stone it's in. Oh man, I think I may have to take a moment, go make some coffee, and get something to eat. Because my belly is letting me know it wants something. Look how weird this looks like, the coal block in the granite. It'd be nice if I could just put the coal pattern in the granite. Although it would be much harder to see, I think. Wouldn't look so freaky. Alright, so touch. Rescue. Footsteps, like, the fact that these caves are just a block or 2 this way or this way, it makes me paranoid as all get out, man. Like, I normally check my 6 quite often anyways, but I think they're this way. I'm definitely getting better at finding this stuff. I'm gonna say that and watch me take. Take a while to find these guys. Oh no, that's... So how many lengths of cave do we have in close proximity? They must have been above, but I'm not going any higher. Check. I really want to find some more diamond while we're out and so touch them up. I think there was another south branch. I don't even think this is the one that I remember, but maybe it is. Yeah, it keeps going. There's some more lapis. That's awesome. Oh crap! I'm gonna block this off. He has diamond. And I'm out of torches. Oh! Oh, hello. Nice cap you got there. Come on, dude. Oh, really? Oh, man, I'm still late on hitting him. Some torches. I'm gonna need more torches than that. It's a full stack, yeah. Don't hit me, zombie. Don't knock me into the lava. Okay. Much obliged. I'm down here? Yeah, apparently so. So got some big plans for redstone builds in this world. Not really much that, nothing that anyone's not done before, but just some stuff to make the, is that lava? Oh no, this is what I blocked up. Sure. Oh well. Safe enough. But just something to make life easier here on the Gravelry server, I think. Thinking about a breeding system, but with the ease in which you can breed mobs now, I mean, it hasn't changed any, but it's fairly easy. Just controlling movement, and that's normally worst when you're first putting them together, so... And it would be easier for us if we had a lead, and there weren't a few glitches left in the snapshot. Namely, the whole can't jump one block thing for some odd reason. Like, the mobs will do it. Say they can't jump a block in this direction. For some reason, if you walk them around, they seem to jump it in this direction. Or if you push them off, like you're up here, there where I was just standing, and you push them off, then sometimes that'll kind of reset whatever it is they're stuck on. I need to look up here. No. Good enough. So yeah, that's quite annoying to deal with when you're trying to bring a cow, you know, a couple hundred blocks, or God forbid the first chickens that I tried to get over here before I looked into the jungle. I brought some from the savannah across that desert that you saw to our south. And that was a 1,000 or so blocks on the path down here. Where was that diamond? It was, yeah, right here. Got a little nice niche full of ore right here. Much everything you need. Make sure I'm not dropping any of this in the lava. Okay, that's good. It's more of a routine than anything when I find diamond to chisel it out, to count how many are there, and bask in its glory before I finally take it down. But yeah, I think this is technically by me. I don't think Wheatsy's played much without me on the server so far. I'm sure he'll do so some this week. But I think this is the first naturally spawning diamond I have found. Now let us take it from its natural habitat. And hopefully hold on to it and not die until... Fortune, I'm about to run out of a pick here, man. These things seem to be going quicker than I remember them usually going when playing vanilla. Either that or TFC picks don't break that quickly, and that doesn't seem like a strong claim. Normally if something happens differently in TFC, it's for the worse for the player, as compared to vanilla. I think we're gonna... Ah, yes! More diamond, that's awesome. I think we're gonna hold off on mining everything, or anything except for diamond. Oh, and lapis. Ah, speaking of. That's awesome. Alright. I'm sure there's gonna be. Oh, that could have been bad. Alright. The hell with it. Did so touch that light? Yeah, we so touched it. Alright, that's quite a nice little haul for one run. I gotta get the heck out of here. We got some torches left though. Silk Touch does have unbreaking, so we may put it for a little bit longer. Since I'm being stupid, I'm being more careful in my vanilla world when I know I'm going to respawn than in my hardcore Terra Permacraft worlds. It's sad a little bit. On that way, I can see more gold over here for now. We won't be building a beacon anytime soon, even though we did get the one wither skull. I don't think that's priority number one right now. This one goes for a little ways. Let's see if we can get down here. Spread! Some of my ticks are longer on this server than others, as expected. Oh, don't go dramatically up. Oh, then sheer cliff down. Lapis, worth it. Alright, yeah, let's go down here. More lapis, sweet. Oh, I'm so touching everything now, I forgot. Oh well. Quite a bit of lapis. Once we get some fortune going on, I think we are gonna be set. Oh, ugly cave. Bad spot to fight. I don't know if I want to go exploring those. Rest of that. Yeah, we'll look around some more. We got plenty of diamond pick left. Pick up now, the less we have to come back for later. I should really be getting the iron too, but feels like a waste for a silk touch pick. Alright, I am going to dirt pillar up and head back to the town, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Welcome back, guys. There's a skeleton spawner here that didn't make it very far after dirt pillaring, and yeah, we just took it out. We have conquered it. Oh! He's jumping on my face. I don't really feel like dealing with any more of these guys though, so. It'll work nicely because there's already some there. Sweet. Okay. Let's see what we got. Name tag. Awesome. I'll take the armor. We'll go on food. I guess I could use the bread to breed cows. More name tag. More name tag. And saddle. Definitely that. Although we do have a cleric in the village who can take advantage of that emerald trade. He's a stingy bastard, or greedy bastard, I suppose I should say. Son of a gun takes like 40. Actually, this one's probably more valuable, but oh well. So we definitely want to keep track of where this one's at. It's negative 142, 104. Alright, I'm gonna head on back, and I'll let you guys know if anything else happens.